Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a video that has been requested from one of you guys. So I'm very excited to do that. And yeah, let's get into the video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Marlene and I do videos and vlogs about luxury fashion, handbags and shoes. So if that's something you like, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So today we are going to do a fun video. It is if I was going to only have 5 bags for the rest of my life, which bags would it be? And let's start. So the first bag that I would pick if I was going to only have 5 bags is one of my favorite bags, and it is actually a bag that I have. And the bag that I would have picked is the Birkin 30 in gold with gold hardware in togo leather and in rattan. The reason why I would pick the Birkin, especially the Birkin in gold, is because I feel that the Birkin in gold has sentimental value for me. But also before I got my Birkin, it was my all-time dream Birkin in that specific color, and I feel that you should have one bag that sticks a little bit out, not necessarily in black all the time. Therefore I would have gone for the one in gold, because if I picked the one in black it would be a boring collection, I think, and I would have picked most of the bags in different colors just to be sure that I could style them with anything. For that reason I would have gotten gold instead of black. And as I mentioned earlier, the one in gold has sentimental value. It was my first Quota bag. I would never sell it or anything like that. I have so much attachment to the bag, and also I feel the Birkin 30 is a great everyday bag. The 25 can be a little bit too small and the 35 would be too big for me, so therefore I feel that the size that I would have gotten is the 30, because I already have it and I have had it for over a year now, so I can safely say that I have really tried the bag out. So I feel that the Birkin 30 is a very great everyday bag, and I feel that the Birkin 30 is matching very well my style and my lifestyle, and I think it is my most used bag in my collection currently, and I think it will be like that for a long time, because I don't see myself not grabbing my Birkin when I'm going out. So therefore I feel that I need to have the Birkin 30 in gold in my collection if I just had to have 5 bags for the rest of my life. So that was the everyday kind of bag. And moving on to another bag, the next bag that I'm going to mention is a bag that I have mentioned so many times in my channel. I don't have this bag yet, but it is a bag that I have on top of my wish list and hopefully I will get it soon. And a bag that I feel I have to have in my collection is a Mini Kelly. I know this sounds weird, because as I have mentioned earlier, there are many divided opinions about Mini Kelly. Some people, and most of the people, think the Mini Kelly is useless and they can't find it practical at all. For me it is not the case, because I feel that the Mini Kelly is very versatile. I can use it whenever I want, because as I also have said, I don't have that many things inside my bags when I'm going out. I have my keys, my cards and my phone, maybe a lipstick, but that's basically it. And therefore I feel that the Mini Kelly is very practical for me. And also why I would pick the Mini Kelly is because I think it is a perfect occasion bag. If you are going to a wedding or if you are going to some sort of event or anything like that, it is the perfect bag. But for me it is also a perfect bag when I'm going out shopping. Therefore I think that Mini Kelly would be one of the bags that I am using most in my collection, and therefore I would love to have it if I was only going to pick 5 for the rest of my life. When it comes to the color and such, I don't know what I would have picked, because I'm open to every color. I think you can never go wrong with either neutrals or color pop on the Mini Kelly, because it is such a small bag. So a pop of color would be great, but also neutrals is very beautiful in the Mini Kelly. But the most important part is that it would fit the things that I have in my wardrobe. I would not necessarily go for the one in red, because I don't have any red in my closet and I don't like the color red that much. But I'm very open to neutrals. Green would have been very beautiful, maybe in vert shade, because vert shade is my all-time dream color and I recently got it in a Cali 28, but it would have been great in a Mini Kelly as well, or either in grey or nata, and even black as well. Black would go well with anything, but for the leather I would pick Epsom, and I have mentioned that earlier, that Epsom is more durable than, for example, marlenecelines, the goat skin. And I've also heard that the shape of the bag is doing better over time with Epsom leather instead of marlenecelines. So therefore I would have picked Epsom because it is more versatile. And if I was to have a bag for the rest of my life, I would have gotten a bag that I feel could last the rest of my life, if you understand me. And as you might know, I am a gold hardware kind of girl, so I would not pick palladium. I would be open to that as well. But for this, if it was the ultimate 5 bags, it would have been in black with gold hardware and in Epsom leather, I think. And I think in black it is very timeless as well, so therefore maybe black. The third bag I feel that I need in my collection is a travel bag. I don't know if it's necessarily the book tote that I have in my collection now, because I feel if I was only going to have 5 bags, I would have picked a bag that I could use more on a everyday basis when I'm carrying larger items. Because now I feel that the book tote, I really love my book tote, don't misunderstand me on that, because I really love it. But if I was only going to have 5, I don't know if it is going to be the book tote, but I feel it could be the Chanel Deville or any totes like that. I don't want the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, but I think it is going to be some kind of tote. Maybe a book tote in the medium size, because they are smaller and easier to carry around on an everyday basis. I feel it could be the Chanel Deville that I would have gotten in a beige kind of color. Actually, when I was in Copenhagen, they had some Devilles in the store that I really loved. So I think in a beige kind of color or in some neutral colors I would have gotten it in. And I kind of don't like the leather ones. I prefer the fabric ones, so I would have gotten that one. And yeah, I feel that I don't have that much specifics about the travel bag, because it is a travel bag slash everyday bag. So I feel that the practicality wins over design, I think. Because design wise I prefer my book tote 10 out of 10 times, because I feel that it is more special than the Deville. And also I prefer the branding on the book tote over the Chanel branding on the Deville. A plus with the Deville is that it has 4 handles, I think, because you have the 2 handles on the top, but you also have some handles inside that you can take out, so it will be a shoulder bag. So in that way I think it is more practical than the book tote, because the book tote only has 2 handles. The handles is not adjustable, so therefore Deville is much more practical. And yeah, so over to the next bag. The next bag is a bag that I feel that we are really missing, and it is actually a bag that I have myself now. And the bag that I feel we are missing is a crossbody bag, because as you know, I really love crossbody bags. I feel that they are so practical when you are, for example, going out shopping and want to be hands-free. I really prefer that. I think it is so much more practical when you are going out, and therefore I feel that the next bag that I would have picked is the Dior Bobby bag. I would have picked it in black with box leather, and it only comes with gold hardware, so I would have picked that. But I feel that the Bobby bag is a fantastic everyday bag, because it is large enough for me to be an everyday bag, because I don't carry that much with me. And also I really like the design and the way that the bag lays on your body when you are carrying it crossbody, and I really love that bag so much. When I was thinking about the bags that I would pick for this list, I went back and forth between the Bobby bag and the Chanel 19 in black. But the reason why I picked the Bobby bag is because I feel that the Bobby bag is timeless, and I feel that the Bobby bag would age more beautifully than the Chanel 19, because the Chanel 19 doesn't have any structure or anything to it, and the leather is quite soft. So over time I think that the leather on the Chanel 19 would be a little bit scrunchy, I think, and don't look that good. However, I think it is a timeless look on the Chanel 19, but I think it is something that would not age very well. But with the Bobby bag, it is structure to it. However, it is in box leather, but I think vintage box leather is very beautiful, because you can see that the bag has lived a life. For example, with the vintage Kelly in box leather, you can see the scratches and everything on it, but it still looks very beautiful, and you can also see the history of the bag, and that I really love, and I prefer that over the Chanel 19 in the goat skin. And I feel that the Bobby bag would look better on me when I'm older compared to the Chanel 19. So therefore I picked the Bobby bag. and it is no surprise that I really love the Bobby bag. It is one of my favorite bags and I would never sell it because it is one of my favorites, and I think that will never change. Also, a plus with the Bobby bag is that you can adjust the strap, but with the Chanel 19 you cannot adjust the strap. It is just the way that it is. So with the Bobby bag you can easily adjust it for your needs. So that was the fourth bag, and the last bag I feel that I need to have in my collection, if I had to just pick 5, is a special bag, because I feel that every collection should have a special bag or an occasion bag, and the type of bag that I would have picked is a more fragile piece. I'm going back and forth between either a bag in crystals. I don't know if I would have picked a bag with crystals when you are looking at the timeless perspective, but another thing that I had in mind was an exotic bag, and for that I think I would have gotten a bag in alligator. I don't know if I would have picked Hermes or Dior, but both are good options, and also bags that I'm currently considering. The one that I have my eye up for now is a special order from Dior, and it is the Lady Dior in Himalaya Crocodile. I think I would have picked crystals on it, but I don't know. But I feel that that's the bag that I would have picked if I was to only have 5 bags, and that was my last one that I wanted to be special and different from the rest of the collection. So yeah, that's the 5 bags that I would have picked, and I think with this collection all my needs would have been covered when it comes to different situations, because I have an everyday bag, occasion bag, travel bag, crossbody bag, and also a special piece, and I feel that's the only bags that I need. Of course, I will not live with only 5 bags for the rest of my life, because I really love bags and I want so much more. But yeah, if I was only going to live with 5 bags for the rest of my life, I think these are the ones. Maybe it will change over time, but as for now I see that these are the 5 bags that I need. So that was the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really appreciate when you guys are requesting a video. So if you have a specific video in mind, please let me know in the comments, and also let me know in the comments what are the 5 bags that you would have picked. And thank you so much for watching, and if you're not done watching me yet, here is another video, and goodbye.